Alright guys, so this is a help video for the domain and range. So let's go ahead. I would say the easiest one would probably be the J. So in all these, we're going to go ahead and do domain with our setup of less than, x less than. And the range, I'm doing a different color, is going to be the less than, y less than. All we need to do is put the numbers where they belong. So for the domain, it's always going to be the left side of the object and the right side. So if I go ahead and I make a line where the left side is, this is -3. -3. Now, according to the notes, if there's a dot, I need to put a line under this. Now, if I look at the right side of my object, of my graph, this is at the 4. Remember, we're only looking at the x numbers. This is the x, the domain. So right here, I'm going to have 4. So you're just looking at the left side and the right side. Now, for the range, we're doing the y numbers. And this is the y numbers. The line that goes up and down is the y numbers. So the bottom of the graph is right here. That's going to be the bottom, which is at the number -2. Remember, I'm only looking at the y's. -2. This has dots. So on our notes, guys, if you go back on your notes, it says a dot gets a line under the symbol. All right, we're going to go to the top. Go ahead and mark the top. And this, on our y's, that's going to be the 4. So we're going to put 4. These are dots up here. So we're going to put the line. All right. So it's not the numbers you have to worry about. A lot of people understand the numbers. It's the dots. Okay. So if you have a circle, there's no line. If you have a dot, you have to put a line under it. And then we got all these arrows to worry about. So let's do something with the arrows. Okay, let's do a problem. So again, let me keep with this color coding. Let's do K. Domain. It's always going to be the same setup. X less than, and then X. Range, always the same setup. Less than y, less than. Okay, now if you notice, guys, right here we have some arrows. This is an arrow, and the arrow is going to go forever. Anytime you see an arrow, it just goes forever. And it goes forever to the left side. Because we're talking about domain, it goes to the left. So according to the notes, if I see an arrow going to the left, you're not going to put a number. You're going to put that little negative infinity. Like that. And then on this side, if you notice, this is also an arrow. So it keeps going forever. And whenever you see an arrow going to the right side, that's a positive infinity. So here, there's no numbers. We're just going to put negative and positive infinity. All right, now for the range, we start at the bottom. This is the bottom of the graph. This is like the base, right? And remember, we're looking at the y numbers. So the bottom is right here. This is actually at the number 0. So I'm going to put 0. Now, since this is a line, you have to put a line under this whenever it's a line. There's no dots or nothing. It's just the bottom. It's a line. But if you notice, guys, these go up. Right? There is no like top part. You have to go ahead and go up forever. So according to my notes, when the lines are going to go up forever, you get positive infinity. Okay. So like this is like a harder one, guys. Whenever you have arrows, the easiest ones are the ones that have like dots and circles. Okay. So for my domain, remember it's always the same setup. Less than x less than, and this is the whole graph. The left side of the graph is right here. I'm only looking at the x numbers, okay, because it says x. This is the right side of the graph, right? Left side, right side. So this number is -4, so let me put -4. Right. Now if you notice this right here, this is a circle. So whenever you have a circle, you do not put a line under it. Right. This is also a circle, so do not put a line under it. And this one is going to be at the number 5. Okay. Then for the range, a lot of people got lost here. We're looking at the bottom. Where's the bottom of the graph? It's not going to be here. The bottom's all the way down here. This is the base part. So this is -2. Put your little setup. Now remember guys, since this is a line, you're just gonna have to put a line under here since it's a line. So -2 with a line under. Now the top of the graph is not right here. This is the highest point. This is the top part. So let me go ahead and draw my little barrier. So this top number is actually at the number 3. Right? And that's going to be the answer. This right here is an open circle. So when I have an open circle, you do not put a line under there. Right? So let's go back to your notes. Okay. So right here, guys, for this one, put a circle. This is a mistake. Put a circle right here and then put a dot. For R, there was a mistake on this one. On the P, if y'all go up to the P, can y'all put a dot right here? It's supposed to be a dot. And that is an arrow, but this is a dot right here. And we're not going to do S, so don't do the S at all. Okay? So remember guys, just look at the left side, right side. Those are the numbers. Bottom, top. Those are the numbers. All right, when you're finished with this, we'll do our notebook check.